welcome to the Ramble Radio, motherfucker!
But
Yeah. Yes.
fresh off having our blue check mark that we did not have taken away from us.
What happened to that?
Also video.
Also video. How about that?
So we don't know if you don't know if you really listen to the real Ramble or not. That's all I can tell you. You don't know if this is a real Ramble.
I have some. We might be AI. This might be an AI generated
This is
Ramble.
Chat GPT doing this right now.
Right. Now, remember how, I don't know if it was flubbed, but our palindrome Ramble 343, it didn't have the oomph that a palindrome should have.
No.
But this is Ramble Radio 313, baby! So are we going to bring the oomph here? Is this the first ever palindromes in the same week?
Back-to-back palindromes.
Is this the first ever?
I don't know. I don't know how to do numbers well enough to think.
I
back
don't
and
know
see.
either to
But
figure it out.
I'm just going to say it is. This is the first time it's ever happened.
We did it! We did it our way, baby! We did it, baby! Now you think it's just you and I.
Yes, of course.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Day
baseball? No.
Eddie, you
Do
heard the
tell.
news.
Do tell.
You heard the news. Dan Bongino fired at Fox.
Yeah.
That Genie dipshit might be next.
Yeah,
and then the
box,
other
the
dipshit.
Genie box of wine.
Genie boxed wine, and then the other dipshit might be next. He's Marley just chimed in. The rumor is Janine Pirro and Maria Barty Romo are also next on the
chopping block.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
But Dan Bongino is he's officially out. So Cody is
wow.
I don't know when we're going to see Cody back. To be honest, if Fox is really gutting this many personalities,
yeah.
I don't know. But Dan Bongino wants us to rest assured that this has nothing. There's just bad timing with that $800 million they paid. He was they just couldn't come to terms on a new contract.
Got nothing to do with the $1 billion they just coughed up. And the other $1 billion they're getting ready to cough up to the other smart tech.
Nothing to do with that.
No,
not at all. This was more of bad timing.
Bad timing, that's
Bad
all.
timing. I'm running out of reasons to tune in to Fox News, Eddie.
I know.
I used to have so many.
Now it's just Tuck and Hands.
And the Grams.
And the Grams.
Tuck Hands and the Grams.
That's all I got left over there.
What else are they going to have? Tuck Hams and the Grams, baby. If Bryant Gumbel were running Fox News, that is what he calls that show, correct?
Yeah, he combines it into one show and calls it Tuck
we're gonna have
Hands and the Grams.
Tuck Hands and the Grams.
Go to a round table with Tuck Hands and the Grams. Let's go to a 4-hour round table with Tuck Hands and the Grams.
Is it sad that, as groundbreaking of a career as Bryant Gumbel had, and probably, the Good Morning
Trailblazer
stuff,
in a way. Trailblazer.
massive one.
Yeah.
And Real Sports was one of the most, it was like a legit 60 minutes for just sports.
You go and see the underbelly of sports.
Dark side of the ring, but for everything.
Yeah.
And we've just reduced him to nickname calling.
Tuck Hands and the Grams.
Tuck Hands and the Grams. Oh, here we are. We're Tuck Hands and the Grams. And I don't know if he gave anyone nicknames but Jim Lampley, to be honest. I just remember that was it. I remember watching Real Sports. They would do a boxing thing. Jim Lampley's there. Lamps? What do you got? Lamps?
We got lamps.
Lance? Lamps?
But
And that might have been the only time.
It could have been the only one, but I don't think you throw out a lamps without you doing that to everybody.
I get, but it's like how Carson never said wacky, weird stuff.
Weird,
but
wild stuff.
Dana Carvey just made that the cornerstone of the impersonation. And I don't know if he ever said it. So is that what we're doing to the great Bryant Gumbel?
Probably.
Is that what we're doing? Lamps.
But you know what? We're giving him new life.
That's true. Tuck Hands and the Grams.
Tuck Hands and the Grams.
Motherfucker, oh God. Oh. So are we going to be movie buddies again? Midnight?
Possibly. You got a spot over at the. Well, they're hearing this on the Friday, so we've already.
Did it happen?
It already would have happened.
Do you think it already happened though?
I think it did. Wow. Well, I've seen it. You haven't seen John Wick 4.
You've seen it?
I've seen John Wick.
How was it?
I took Colton to it last week.
Okay, up or down? What
I
am
liked
I
it.
into?
I liked it.
All right. So you don't mind seeing it again?
No, I liked it a lot.
Woo!
It's long. It's almost 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
It's like 240 something.
Best one.
I still am partial to the first one. I just love the fact that they kill his dog and he just goes ape shit and just starts killing people.
Mine is 2.
2's good. 2's great. I mean, I just watched them all to get Colton up to speed because he was dying to see it.
Yep.
Number 4. And so 2 is great too. I like 2 as well.
2 has some of the most, oh God, murders you'll ever see in a movie. Right? You're just like, oh Jesus Christ.
3's pretty violent.
3's up there too. Yeah.
When he takes that fucking book and just shoves it in the guy's mouth and just keeps cramming it in there.
Oh man.
There is some
good ones in this
I mean, he probably the body count has got to be in almost 1,000 people in this one. It's just so many people.
Wow.
So many people.
So you could give me a quick primer to get me ready, because last one I saw was 3 in the theater.
Yeah.
So I remember. Yeah, I remember some of it, but a lot of it I'm like, wait, what?
So what has happened? What has happened going into John Wick 4? He at the end of John Wick 3, he lops his finger off so he can get back in,
and he does.
He does, but on the condition that he kills Winston, the head of the Continental.
He spares Winston.
And he goes and spares Winston.
But then Winston double crosses him, right?
The adjudicator is there.
Who plays him?
It's that girl with the short hair.
Yes, that's right.
So she says, "Are you not going to do what you're supposed to do?" Because everyone knows he's supposed to go back there and even Winston knows you're here to kill me. And he's like, "I'm not going to kill you." And so the adjudicator goes, "Okay." And then she leaves and basically sends an army to the Continental to basically kill everybody. Yeah. And then John Wick and the concierge, Terrence Riddick, he just passed away.
Lance Riddick.
Lance Riddick. They defend the Continental while Winston hides in a safe room.
That was in part 3.
That was part 3.
Yes,
so they end up defending the Continental. They kill everybody.
That was a great. Yes, I remember.
He gets a phone. Winston gets a phone call in the safe room from the adjudicator, and she says parlay. So he's like, okay. So they go meet on the roof, and then John Wick goes and battles that Asian dude, the guy, the sushi chef. Yeah, the sushi chef.
Was that played by the guy who was in Rogue One? I forgot.
No, he's in John Wick 4.
That's right. I saw the trailer. See, I'm mixing every John Wick right now.
So he battles that dude who's got like they have
in the mirror room.
Yeah, in the mirror room.
Yes.
He defeats him.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
Do they owe a little money to Conan the Destroyer?
A little bit.
Do they owe a little bit of money to Conan the Destroyer?
A little bit.
With the mirror room.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So he wins. He goes to the roof where Winston and the adjudicator are talking. Apparently, they struck a deal to get Winston back in, and so basically he just turns around and shoots.
Knocks him off the building.
Shoots him off the building.
Wick tumbles. I remember that. Tumbles
on
the street.
It's like 7 stories. He falls.
But doesn't a little an awning breaks his fall at the
end?
Well,
he hits like a fire escape and then an awning and then the ground.
Right.
And so now Winston is back in because that's what he had to do to get back the Continental.
Right.
And then, but you see, of course, Wick gets up and leaves, and he meets up with the head of the Bowery, Lawrence Fishburne.
At the end of part 3.
At the end of part 3. And he's like, "Oh, they took your finger. Ain't that a bitch?" And then he's like, "Are you pissed now?" He's like, "Yeah."
That's right. That's right.
And so that's where you lift off. Winston now has the Continental back. John Wick is wanted by everybody.
And presumed dead, though.
Well, they never found the body.
Okay.
He's presumed dead at the end of 3 but there's no body. So they know he's not dead. And Fishburne has been pretty much, he got his 7 cuts. Because he got all cut up from the Asian guy that John Wick battled. Because he was going around taking out anyone who helped John Wick.
Was Fishburne in the first one?
No, just he popped up in the second one.
That's right, which I remember. That's another reason, because I love the little Matrix reunion.
Yeah.
With that. Yeah.
And this one's great. John Wick 4 is great.
I can't wait.
I enjoyed it.
And now there's a spin-off too now. The ballerina.
They're doing the ballerinas that you see in number 3, that whole ballerina group. and number 3 there's a spinoff.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. Look at this.
But I enjoyed it. Colton loved it. So I couldn't wait because Colton wanted to see it and he was afraid he was going to leave the theater. So I was like, all right, I'll take you. It was a Tuesday night. It was like $5.
Tuesday. A Tuesday.
So, it was a Tuesday last
Look
week.
at that, man. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight.
Maybe.
We
Hopefully.
rock and roll again.
And then next 2 weeks we got Guardians.
Shit, yeah, we do.
A week from 2 weeks. 2 weeks from Friday. 2 weeks from today we have Guardians. What? You sound concerned.
No, I just don't want to.
You sound hesitant.
That's it. I don't want to be so wrong.
Uh-huh.
I just have a mild prediction that Guardians 3 is not going to be the massive downer it's being built up to be.
Because it's being built as a humongous downer. Like they're all walking off a cliff.
They're all dead. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to be the massive downer it's being built up as. Does that make sense?
It'd be weird to leave a trilogy on a massive downer.
Be tough. Be tough to leave a trilogy.
Because you had sort of the bottom in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when Yondu died. That was sort of like the bottom there. Like, okay, he's dead. That was the sad, heavy part.
That could kill everyone else after this.
So, like, you're going to take everybody else out now? And then what? I guess if you lose a lot in this one, you're going to have some members that are going to form a new Guardians, I would imagine.
Right.
Adam Warlock, possibly. Maybe Mantis stays.
Now, would Return of the Jedi been ruined for you had they done what Harrison Ford wanted and killed off Han Solo?
That would have been hard to that joy you got when the Emperor dies.
Would have been rough.
And Vader turns back to the light. Yeah. And the Ewoks are celebrating. It'd been hard to go, we just lost Solo and the Falcon. It would have been like that would have been tough.
They're all gone.
Maybe if you could have lost them in the second act, the end of the second act, maybe, and then had to hold the third act. But it'd been hard to lose them in that final battle.
I think Lucas made the right call. It would have been too big of a downer.
Yeah, for that movie, for the way that movie was wrapping up.
Yep.
And then especially coming out of the way Empire Strikes Back ended.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you're going to kill Solo, you kill him in Empire, like
right.
Han wanted, but you don't kill him in Return of the Jedi.
That's right.
That's got to be the uplifting thing. That can't be
you can't have the man. So that's I just don't think it's going to be the downer everyone is predicting, or that Marvel themselves are showing it.
Yeah.
What it will most likely be is that
I think if they're doing the down thing, they're also going to assemble a new Guardians team going forward.
Right. Led by Jonathan Majors.
Did you see the stuff came out where they had video that's sort of exonerating him on his side?
Oh, really?
The girl that is claiming the stuff.
Did Kevin Feige call the guys who DH'd Robert Downey Jr. for Winter Soldier? Did he call the guys for Civil War? Did he call the guys who DH'd Jr.? Look, I need one from you. I need a big favor. I'll throw whatever you need, but how do we CGI the fuck out of this?
Well, what happened was they have the Uber driver as a witness.
Yeah. Right.
Who she's claiming there was a big fight in the back seat, and the Uber driver's like, no, there wasn't. What happened? She was screaming at him. Then Jonathan Major said, "Please pull the car over. I need to get away from this." So he pulled the car over, and Jonathan Majors got out.
Yeah.
And then they have video of her later that night at like a club, like hanging out and partying,
having a good time.
And apparently, she said she hurt her right hand, like her right finger, in the altercation, but there's like video of her like holding glasses and drinking.
She's like spinning plates.
She's doing this
at a halftime show. She's at a NBA halftime show spinning plates. Like, wait a minute.
So I don't know about the other allegations that are coming out, but I think they have stuff in that one to at least give reasonable doubt to what was one side of the story.
Wow, there you go, man.
Or Kevin Feige is just calling in all the.
Look, I need every favor
I need a time stone. I need an actual time stone. Can you guys actually
Can you make a real one?
A working time stone.
Either that or that woman now has here's a brand new house in the Hamptons. You don't have to pay. We'll cover the mortgage payments too. This is yours. It's yours.
We've been looking for a Spider-Woman, and I think you're her.
Yeah, we think you can. We don't worry. You won't have one scene with Kang. We're just. Man, oh God.
Who knows?
For the sake, I just hope it's okay. I could give a shit about a movie, but just for the sake that you don't want so many people to have suffered.
No, if the guy's a piece of shit, he's a piece of shit. Throw him in jail.
I just hope that
you can find a different Kang. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I just hope it's not true for the sense that means a boatload of people have suffered at the hands of an asshole.
I'm not one of those assholes that supports a dipshit just because he's my guy.
Yeah, well, I like that one thing he's in.
If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Like,
yes,
go to jail. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we don't need you.
I don't care if you're a Clinton or a Trump. If you broke the law, go to fucking jail.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. That's why I don't have bumper stickers. These fucking losers. These fucking losers with these. That's why I don't have a T-shirt supporting a fucking candidate. I'm not gonna. I voted for. Look, I voted for Joe Biden. I don't have his body over fucking his face over that meme of that black dude with that 30-inch dick. You know what I mean? Like I don't
have his head photoshopped on Conan the Barbarian.
Rambo. What the fuck's the matter with you? Like, you just look? You want to fuck him? That's it. You want to fuck Trump? You just admit it. So that's why you like to stare at him with Rocky's body. You want to stare at his head with Rocky's body.
Do you watch Family Guy?
I haven't seen it in so long.
Oh, the latest one they just had. They all go to Nantucket for vacation. They buy all this saltwater taffy because the season's over. So Stewie and Brian get this idea. We'll buy all this saltwater taffy. We'll take it back to our town, and people will buy it because they can't get it there.
Right.
And they have like a room full of saltwater taffy, and they can't sell it. And they're like, oh, what the fuck do we do? And then Stewie's like, I got an idea. And it cuts to them outside of a little stand. It just says MAGA taffy. And it's all gone. It's just like all the people bought it, and there's a sign that says 15 cents every 15 cents off every dollar goes to freedom. And they're like, what a great idea!
Perfect, fucking perfect.
So good.
Well, I have bad news.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. Skeletor. Oh, God, I don't know.
You don't have to ask him anything. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, Skeletor, fuck off.
Well, Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that.
It's not a question.
I guess, my God, you mentioned a meme about somebody with a giant dick. Yeah, I sure. So many people called and said, was that you? I saw this famous picture floating around of a guy sitting on a bed with a massive cock. Is that yours? And I got offended. Because that one is about one millionth the size of mine. You understand? That's how big the Big S's cock is, and so I fucking burn to death anybody. Anyone who questioned that my dick could have been as small as that man. And I'll tell you this too, as big as my dick is, there's only one place in Eternia it's too small for. And that's He-Man's mother's pussy! And it's so big, you get it in pussy, it's just so like vacuous.
I got it.
It's just a big ass, just this giant pussy. And, my dick is as big and impressive as my cock is. It's not fit. It'll fit in there with room to breathe, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, boy, his mother's pussy, it's so big.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Whew.
All right.
Well, Eddie, I'm very, very sorry.
I guess for Cody, you could give him on Cinesnob.
Oh, Cinesnob. Let's we can still have Cody eat this bullet.
Yeah, we'll have Cody.
Yeah, Cody's Cinesnob podcast. You could also
they're gonna bring back Bongino and the other two, but they have to drink my cum live on air, baby.
Okay, there it is.
Added nothing to the conversation.
That added zero.
Zero. So Cinesnob, get the Cinesnob rating up, so get him over there on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hugh Downs from 2020 fame. The great Hugh Downs used to drink my cum.
Okay, there we go.
All right, okay.
Jesus. Hugh Downs. We're taking shots at Hugh Downs now.
What'd he do? What'd he do?
Jeez, he did nothing. The great Hugh Downs.
He did nothing.
That just, oh, God.
Yeah, Hugh, he would down it. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Downs. Hey, down this. And he would just take gallons of my jizz.
Okay, God damn.
Wow, okay.
Just drink buckets of my cum, okay? Right. He would, in between every 2020 commercial break, Hugh Downs would just take buckets of my cum. That's how much he loved it.
Okay, I don't understand why this is happening.
Okay. You can find me 5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report, Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio, Wednesdays, Ramble Proper.
That's all. And you can find me in the same Ramble places you can find Eddie and Cody. Look, we don't think this Hugh Downs stuff is true.
No,
Let's just
we don't.
Get that
we
out
don't.
Of the way.
We don't. Skeletor's views are his own.
They are his own views. They're not the views of the Ramble.
The Ramble or Ramble Corp.
We're not gonna. We're gonna say that's a load of bullshit about Hugh Downs there. The late great Hugh Downs. We're gonna say that's just a load of shit.
Not true.
So also I'm on Twitch, twitch.tv/Retro Rocha. That's you can find me playing old video games. My YouTube channel is up. Come and find us. Love us. Have a great weekend. Real quick medical update. Oh. Next week might be, I don't know. I think it'll be okay.
We'll see.
But I am going to be Wednesday if there is a Ramble, I think there will be, that when you're listening to said Ramble, I will be in a hospital getting the tumor in my liver melted. I was approved for this ablation procedure. So they're going to go in, fry it.
Right.
So the tumor in my liver is just going to be a charred hunk of flesh that will be harmless. And then I'll leave. It'll be going in the morning, out in the afternoon is what they're saying, barring any crazy shit.
And you've requested the whole procedure through your rectum, correct?
Right up the ass. Just bring it up there. Bring that blowtorch up there, baby. Let's have some fun. Can
I watch?
Okay. So anyway, we'll be up there. But I'll be out by the afternoon. So maybe I'm thinking by Thursday evening, hopefully I'll be feeling okay. They said it shouldn't be too many bad side effects or anything. So Rambles might be on time. They might be a little late, but it would just be next week. And the good news is I asked the doctor, why can't you just do this to the 2 tumors that would be left on my lung? And she said they're just too small. They're so small, there's really nothing we can do for them right now, which is a great problem to have.
That's great.
So we'll take it. All right, you guys, but stay safe. Have a great weekend.
All right.
We will see you next week. Love you all.
Bye.